Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. No matter where you are in this world, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are new. Just a brief introduction if you are very new. My name is Rowena Carmi. I model here in New York City with Wilhelmina Model Management, and I film YouTube videos based on modeling tips, modeling advice, and all sorts of good stuff. So anyways, if you haven't watched my last YouTube video, go ahead and check it out because this video is based off of that a little bit. So last thing I filmed was a model test shoot that I set up at home on my own. I had help of a friend and we did a couple of outfits and shot those behind the scenes. A lot of you guys were asking me what kind of makeup do I do for these test shoots, right? And you know, I usually, when I am on set, there's either a makeup artist there that's gonna do it or I do it on my own. So if you're gonna do your own makeup, it has to be pretty simple, you know, because you are going to be shooting a variety of outfits, right, in variety of locations. So your best bet is to do a simple makeup look, and then with time, if you have an outfit that is a little bit more, needs a little bit more of something, you know, you're wearing a neon green or an orange background and you're holding an orange or something like that, you can add those colors within your makeup look. So you always want to start with something that is simple and then you're going to add on it, because if you start with the heavy makeup first, you're not going to be able to reduce that. Blue eyeshadow or whatever it may be that you want to add, you know, even glitter on the cheeks and stuff like that. I'm gonna attempt at something, maybe do some blue eyeshadow, orange eyeshadow towards the end of this video just to show you how you can add that on. One thing I want to tell you before we get started is always think about, before you start doing your makeup, the one thing you want to do is plan where you are shooting, plan what you are wearing in each area, and then base your makeup off of that. So we're just gonna get started. I'm just gonna put my hair up so it doesn't get in the way. Ooh, what's happening? So it doesn't get in the way. So my face right now is completely bare. So the first thing I like to start with is this lotion. So I have struggled so much with lotion because it's always too heavy for me and it makes my skin very oily. So the lotion I use is a Michael Kurzman lotion. I actually got this from a dermatologist and I love it because it does not make my skin oily. It's for dry and oily skin, so it's a good balance for me. Now if you do want to buy this, I think they do sell it just at the dermatologist, so if you are interested in trying this out, so you can see it's a very like light substance. So if you do want to try this out, you can definitely call them. It's Michael Kurzman Dermatologist in Staten Island, and you can call them and they might be able to ship you some over to your house. So simply what I'm going to do is I put just a few dots. I'm going to blend that in. So I always like to hydrate my face. It's the most important thing for me because I think if your face isn't hydrated, the makeup does not come out as nice. It comes out dry, it feels dry, it doesn't feel nice and fresh. So that's something I like to do, even get it on my eyelids, my lips as well. And yeah. So usually, I don't know, do people start with foundation or concealer first? Not sure, but recently I've been starting with foundation first. So both my foundations and my concealer are Born This Way. I'm gonna start with, it's a Too Faced Born This Way. First thing I'm gonna start with is my foundation. So I'm just gonna use this beauty blender and I'm gonna squeeze on this. So one thing I should tell you is that for test shoots, for photo shoots, you always want to put more makeup than your daily outing makeup would be, you know, during the day. And the only reason I say this is because in photos, sometimes the makeup does not show as much as you want it to show. So you're going to put a little extra, more than you would if you're just going out for lunch with a friend or the supermarket or whatever it would be. So quantity is definitely more with test shoots. So I'm gonna just put it on my nose, on my chin, get it down here a little bit. Sadly, this foundation is a little too light for me because I'm super tan at the moment. You can even see like look at that, it looks like I have bronzer, but it's just my skin is darker. It's not too obvious. I feel like it's more obvious right now on the camera. All right, so for concealer, I'm also gonna be using a Too Faced, is it Born This Way? I don't know. Yeah, it is. Born This Way concealer. So this I'm going to do, and this one I have in a shade nude. The other one I have in the foundation is in a natural beige, which usually is my color. So for the concealer, I don't put too much, but I just do like 3 dots, and that's about it. So I'm going to use the other side of the beauty blender so I can get those corners in. And I just kind of tap that. So one thing someone once told me is that to show that you don't have dark circles, the biggest trick is try to get like this area, like right in the corner. Apparently that's what makes things stand out. Next up is bronzer. So again, Too Faced. I didn't even know I was such a big Too Faced fan, but I guess I am. So this is Too Faced also bronzer. It is in, I don't know what shade it's in, but milk chocolate long wear matte bronzer. Yeah, I don't know if milk chocolate is the color, but it does smell like milk chocolate. I'm just gonna tap that in there. I'm gonna use an angled brush, and I'm just gonna kind of go over where my ear corner is. You see, you get that dent, and just blend that in. Kind of like to do the fishy face, like that. And then I tap a little more, and I take that up here, like this. And then I also do right here, very lightly though. And again over here, so I have that area. I feel like bronzer is a must for me. I don't know about you guys what your must makeup is, but I feel like bronzer and mascara are my thing. Bridge. So again, I said more makeup is better for a test shoot. So if you actually have a stick, like a bronzer stick, I would even do that and just blend it, and don't worry about putting too much, because it does not show that much in photos. It really doesn't. So the more the better at this point. So the next thing is a blush. So I have had this blush for a kajillion years. Blush subtle. I guess it's blush subtle shimmer. I don't know. And it is, yeah, it does have like a little bit of a shimmer. It is Lancome. And so I know I'm using a completely wrong brush, but my dog kind of stole mine. So I'm just using this and just gonna go over a little bit more on the cheeks, and then kind of swipe it towards that, the bronzer line. I also like to put a little bit on my shoulder, on my forehead, a little bit on my chin. Alrighty. Oh my god, for a second I thought I was not filming and I was just talking to myself. Freak the frick out. Okay, so I probably should have done this part before blush, but you know what? It's fine. So I'm doing this using this Laura Mercier setting powder. So I don't use this all the time, but yet again, test shoots are different. I actually barely use it. I use it sometimes if it's like really hot outside and I don't want my makeup to melt. So I just kind of put it under my eyes a little bit for brightening, and for contour, I put a little bit like that. I know I'm not actually contouring, but it does help, guys. So yeah, this is what I do. I'll let that sit there for like not even 2 minutes. Alrighty, next we're gonna use a teeny tiny brush like this. Also, again, using the wrong brush. I don't know where my brushes are. My dog basically stole everything. This one's a little better. But so I'm using actually my old bronzer, because this bronzer is a little bit more on the orange side. It's a MAC bronzer, has a little bit of a shimmer on it, and this one is just bronzing powder. They don't have like names on these, I don't know. So I'm just gonna tap that in there a little bit. So I'm just gonna go over my eye bridge, like right here, over my eye bone. Right here, just get that in, and then I kind of swipe that inwards a little bit. Next is eyebrows. Oopsie doopsies. I just totally took all the product out. But this is actually a what do you call it? It's a primer. I don't use it as a primer because I usually do I use this Ulta Beauty brush for my eyebrow. But I'm not using that today because I ran out. So I also use this too though. I use this and then I put that, and this I think is what makes a whole difference. So usually if you do have something for your eyebrows, like to fill them in, I would use that, but I'm gonna just put literally part of this dot. So what I like about this, I'm gonna use my little mirror over here, but what I like about this is you can actually shape your hairs and it stays put. So you're just gonna pull them up the way you want to if you want to have that like little spiky feel. See that difference with the eyebrow? See, just pull them up like that. It's like a gel almost, but it's actually not sticky and annoying. So you can see that difference. Okay, now I'm gonna just wipe this off right here, here, and right over here. Last but not least, we are going to curl my eyelashes. You guys, I'm obsessed with this new mascara. I'm going to show it to you. So I'm just using a random curler here that I probably need a new one. I did buy a new one, but I again lost it. I don't know what is going on with me. So I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I like to tap on this twice, like 1, 2, 3, and then kind of hold it together. Same thing over here. Now before we do eyelashes, alrighty, so actually look at that, I have my another, so this one I actually got as a little gift. It's from Ulta Beauty, and believe it or not, I love the highlighter that came with this. So that's a highlighter and that's a bronzer. It's so pretty. So I just put a dab on my finger and I just go over my nose, and you can already look at that shine. It's so natural and it's pretty. And I also kind of just do a little bit more over here, kind of blend that just over your bone, take it from the middle tip of my eye kind of, and then out, and right over here as well at the tip of your lip, corner of your eyebrow, oopsies, and corner of your eyebrow. It's kind of hard for me to do my makeup through this camera. Wish I had like some sort of like mirror to hold. So this mascara is actually by Pat McGrath Labs. Yeah, Pat McGrath Labs. It's Dark Star Mascara. This is it, and it is freaking amazing. So just gonna open that guy. I'm gonna use my mirror here again, so I don't, you know, poke my face. I like to look down and then kind of take it up and bend, fold. I was gonna say, what? Bend, fold? What am I saying? Oh my god, I already tapped my eye. Yeah. I like to close my eye at the same time. There we go. I like to roll it too, but I can't do it with the other eye. It's weird. It's the way my hand sits. See that when I rolled? Alright, and that's about it, kinda. Let me see. I'm doing the weirdest face ever. Frick, I touched everything. We're done. This is literally, oh my god, I put way too much highlighter over here. Guys, I'm in a very weird mood. So this is the look. See, it's not bad. Say, actually, let's say you're gonna go for like a darker theme. You can always add eyeliner, right? You could add eyeliner at the bottom, eyeliner at the top. So I can't add eyeliner at the top right now just because I already did my mascara, but you know, if you were gonna add eyeliner at the bottom, guys, I'm not a makeup genius. I'm a very simple makeup person, so if you are more creative and if you are better than me, then do that. So now I just put some eyeliner, so that kind of just darkened my look. I can also do it at the top. If I was going for a more, I don't know, high fashion, or maybe even, you know, I have like that orange background that I said, you can always do your lips is kind of a big thing. Ooh, I have a very good tip on lips, actually, I'm going to share with you guys. So basically, you know, you can do yellow. So this is actually a ColourPop palette, and it has a bunch of oranges and yellows on here. So you can do yellows or whatever it is that you're wearing. I don't want to go too crazy, so I'm just gonna do, so I know we already did that like orange part back there. It's kind of an orange, so I'm just gonna use this shade right here, which is pretty light, and I'm just gonna try to add it to the center of my eye. Hence the word try. Okay, there we go. A little bit more. I actually really like this color. Not sure if you guys can see it. I put it on the center, and then I'm actually going to take it in a little bit more. So now it's kind of like you have that in the middle, and then it's blending with the darker. So we can definitely adjust that. So now we're going to do just the exact same color on the other eye. I know I'm using all the wrong brushes to all the makeup perfectionists out there. I know I'm not good at this. I'm sorry. But you know, I get away with it. So I have that in the center. So now I'm gonna use the very light shade right there. It's a very, very light peach. So I've already put that on. And I'm gonna tap that right in the center. Ooh, I like the way it's coming out. So I'm gonna just put that right here. Even take it a little bit more to the corner of my eye and swipe it up. So in the corner and then swipe that up. So I just want to darken the corner that we did, because you know you are adding for another look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this shade right here. And I'm gonna add very little bit on my brush. I don't wanna, you know, mess anything up. Just gonna try to go, yeah, see, it's pretty dark. Try to go again, same thing as what we did before. Try to blend it in between and back up. So I will show it to you in just a sec. Last but not least, actually though now, last trick I have for you is chapstick. So you're gonna, if you're not a big lipstick person, I know I am not, put some chapstick on there, grab your blush, tap your finger on your blush, and then tap your lips. Very little. I don't think I learned this trick for anybody. I think I one day decided to do this. Yeah. So that's it. Alrighty guys, so this is the last and final look. So this is what I would be shooting my last look with. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, I can actually wear this makeup for the entire shoot, but you also want to have a variety, so it's always nice to start with something light and then just add on to it. Always remember what you're wearing, where you're shooting, and just the vibe that you were going for always matters. This is kind of what I would do. I would do just something, a very simple look. When I go to test shoots, I'd probably just shoot everything in that, unless the photographer is like, hey, like, do you have any makeup with you? Let's do something fun. And we do something like that, anywhere from adding glitter to my cheeks, or whatever that may be. So this is kind of what we ended up with. And you see it's like a cute little ombre orange kind of look. So I just adjusted the camera, and now you can actually see the makeup better. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun to watch. I hope it was beneficial, and I hope you guys got some good products on your list so that you can shop for next. I swear by all these products, I've used them for so long, other than the mascara, which I'm obsessed with. But yeah, so I hope this was fun. I love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in my next videos. There should be a workout video coming up, a clothing haul coming up, and another modeling video coming up, which I think I will film in the next day or two. So I will see you guys then. Thank you so much. Love you, and goodbye.